Alright, hey, what up guys? So, it's raining outside, it's all lame, my little brother doesn't want to do a video with me, you know how it is. So, for today's video, I have something a bit different. I just want to try it out, see how you guys take it. I'm gonna make a top 6? Yeah, top 6, can't count. Top 6 video on the best Battlefront characters. This is gonna be on my opinion, and keep in mind that of course, it's my opinion, and if you like any of these characters, that's totally okay with me. And one more thing, none of the characters in Battlefront are bad, they're all good, they all have their different strengths and weaknesses. I'm just gonna be discussing which one, the ones that, stand out amongst the others. That's basically what I'm doing right now. So sit back, relax as I do this gameplay. The top 6 Star Wars Battlefront heroes. For number 6, we have the Emperor. Now, I'm not saying the Emperor's weak. At the contrary, the Emperor's extremely strong. Probably one of the strongest characters in all of Star Wars. But game-wise, he's just not the strongest. His healing ability is what makes him one of the most overused heroes in the game. Because people usually use him for hit and run attacks. This works in conjunction with technique chain lightning, which, if you saw my previous videos, I completely hate chain lightning. Now that we got that out of the way, chain lightning is incredibly strong because it will not only target one player, but it will go after the next. It's incredible long range, and it enables for a lot of damage, and I love interesting plays with him. And in conjunction with healing, hit and run is something that the Emperor was made for in this game. Force dash makes the Emperor almost untouchable. With it, he can dodge almost any attack and get away to a safe, nice distance. Why is he at number 6, you ask? Well, to be quite honest, compared to Darth Vader, well, close range against other heroes, the Emperor's not gonna do much for you. Let's just say that. And if he gets overwhelmed by multiple units, multiple soldiers, it's just not gonna have a great time there. It makes him really strong in the game. Chain lightning is extremely long range, but overwhelmed by a large amount of heroes or soldiers. Cut that part. While his blocking ability, it is superior to Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker because explosive rounds don't do anything to you. That's something that's completely overused in Hero Hunt in Hero vs Villains. This in turn allows the Emperor to survive for extremely amount of times. You have no idea how many times I've seen the Emperor be the last hero standing in Hero vs Villain. It's because of force dash and healing, which makes it almost impossible to kill. Compared to the other heroes, he's just not the best. I'll tell you that right now. And this is gonna be an ongoing trend right now, where the strongest characters in the Star Wars universe are gonna be the weakest ones in the game. And now for number 5.
You were the chosen one!
Now, disclaimer here. I like Darth Vader. I have nothing against him, even though he's kind of annoying sometimes. The reason why I put him higher than the Emperor is because simply he has a better close range, which makes him extremely deadly long range and close range, like you're about to see here. If you're trying to fight Darth Vader close range, it's gonna be quite a formidable opponent. But same cannot be said for long range. But his abilities help him compensate for it. Force throw and force choke are two abilities that are meant to compensate for Darth Vader's lack of long range capabilities. And his triangle ability, same as Skywalker, must be dealt with when he's surrounded by enemies at a close range. Trying to escape with him, he's pretty slow. He's not that slow, but compared to the other ones, he's not the fastest character in the game. And his jumping ability, like the Emperor, is just levitating. This is compared to Luke Skywalker and maybe Boba Fett. this is like, useless and won't help you much. Force choke is an instant kill for any soldier, and it grants a small stun to any hero. I tried it before, and you can stun Luke, Leia, Boba Fett, anyone. Wait, maybe not Boba Fett. So why is he number 5? Like I just said, well, he's good close range, and his abilities helping compensate for his lack of long range. And compared to the Emperor, he probably deals a lot more damage, and in combat he's a little bit more useful. But compared to the other heroes that are in the game, Vader is just not the best out there. Luke Skywalker. Alright, so Luke Skywalker is pretty much number 5 because of the same reasons as Darth Vader and slightly the Emperor. The reason why I put him at number 5 is because he's way faster than Darth Vader. His abilities do help him survive a lot. Force Push, it's a ridiculous ability. Unlike Darth Vader's lightsaber throw and Force Choke, which can only hit like 1 at a time, maybe 2 at a time max. Luke Skywalker's abilities can hit a multiple of enemies. Force Push can grant a mini stun like Force Choke to an enemy hero and instant death to any poor soldiers who happen to be, crushed by him. Force Dash, good for escaping or using it for an offensive style. Why Luke's number 4, my bad, number 4, don't kill me for it. It's because he's way faster. His abilities can hit a lot of people. He overall has more survivability than Darth Vader and the Emperor. Maybe not the Emperor, maybe that's an overstatement. Just the Emperor can pretty much escape everything. But with Luke, he can escape and attack at the same time, which makes him more unique, slightly more useful in battle. Darth Vader has better long range capabilities. Luke Skywalker has to get a little bit closer so his long range to work. But overall, he compensates it with his speed and his defense and lightsaber attacks does decent amount of damage and opposite damage. Han Solo. What? Han Solo's birth and Luke, Vader and Emperor combined? Now, again, only game wise, not canon wise. Okay, so Han Solo with his standard gun he has right here, he can 2-shot any soldier. His lucky shot ability deals a lot of damage, but shoulder dash can be used offensively and defensively. You can offensively use it to deal a lot of damage to nearby enemies. This is extremely useful for close quarters combat. And you can also use it to outrun grenades and those pesky missiles that they keep throwing at you. His triangle ability lets him use some kind of rapid fire. It makes him shoot his gun faster, which deals a lot of damage, which is really useful. Overall, he's one of the most useful heroes, most offensive heroes in the game. Offensive as good in attacking, not anything else if you're thinking, that's what you're thinking. So, why is he only at number 4, you say? Well, compared to the Emperor, he cannot heal himself, but he can do a tremendous amount of damage. Shoulder dash works as his escape ability. Unlike the Emperor, shoulder dash can be used to run and deal some damage at the same time. Unlike the Emperor, which he just uses it to escape and no other purpose. And unlike Luke and Darth Vader, he's not as fast, but with his abilities, he deals a tremendous amount of damage. And again, he's long range. Long range is way better than close range in this game. But if he's overwhelmed by strong heroes or stormtroopers with strong guns or abilities or a massive amount of grenades, he's not gonna do very well against them. He doesn't have that many defensive capabilities, but I put him at number 3 because of his offensive capabilities. Because if he fights Darth Vader on the Emperor, He's meant to do a lot of damage. Number 2, Boba Fett. Yeah, sorry, Boba Fett's not number 1, but you can already predict who's gonna be number 1. So allow me to explain. Remember, this is my list, in my opinion, not my little brother's, because he's not here. Alright, his gun does decent amount of damage. It can two-shot anyone, 2 shots, so you gotta fire it twice. He's probably the most unique hero in the game, since he has the ability to use his jetpack, which allows him to fly for a short time. Although he does run out a bit fast, and if he gets targeted on frequently, it will become useless for a bit. Other than that, Boba Fett's a great hero. His rocket launcher, if it's aimed right, it can one-hit kill any soldier and deal mini stun and a decent amount of damage to any hero. His flamethrower is nothing special. In close range combat, he can deal a decent amount, and he can fly. Tell me, if he's fighting Luke Skywalker, you can bet that Luke Skywalker is gonna lose, cause can Luke fly? No, he can just fly up and stay there and shoot from above, doing a lot of damage against Luke Skywalker. So that's why I put him higher than Luke Skywalker. And as for Han Solo, again, his rocket launcher and his ability to fly, he can escape Han Solo's lucky shot and even shoulder dash, and maybe the rapid fire if you're experienced enough with him. Almost in every hero hunt game or hero versus villains, he's one of the heroes who usually lasts the longest. Anyone who has played Battlefront and played those game modes know this. Oh, that could be just me. Which leads me to number 1, Leia Skywalker. Alright, so my opinion on why Leia is the strongest hero in the game is because of all the heroes in the game, she has the most survivability. She has the best defense and best offense in the game, in my opinion. Well, first we're gonna go over her skills. Her squad shield can defend her for almost any attack, except for a few like missile launchers and grenades. But they're pretty easy to dodge. She can just get inside and outside her bubble to dodge the attacks. And while she's inside her, she can also use her iron shot to one-hit kill anyone, and also grant a mini stun on any hero, and a one-hit kill on any soldier. Now, like the Emperor, she also has the healing ability, which allows her to survive in battle a lot longer. But what makes Leia better than the Emperor? The Emperor has the chain lightning, which grants a mini stun. Leia has the iron shot, which she can fire more than once and grab more mini stuns, as well as one-hit kills onto any soldier if she has good aim. She can also use the squad shield and use the iron shot at the same time. I see Leia's camp, hero hunt, and hero versus villains the entire time. People use her for camping a lot, and also use her because of her survivability. My bad there. People use her for survivability. Against Darth Vader and the Emperor, close range she might not do much, but using her bubble and her healing, plus combined with the iron shot, it gives her a stronger edge against the likes of Vader and the Emperor. Now, against Boba Fett, also she can be safe from Boba Fett abilities, and if Boba Fett decides to get close, she can always use her iron shot to be able to fight against it. And her healing ability against Boba Fett will be useful. Han Solo's unique purpose is for attacking. As for Luke Skywalker's purpose is attacking and slightly defending, But Leia can do both. She can defend herself and attack, be aggressive at the same time. Therefore, I pronounce Leia the strongest and most overused OP, whatever you wanna call it, character in the game. Of course, best Remember, none of the heroes here are the worst. They all have their unique abilities. Like I said, they have their ups and downs, but I slightly think that some are slightly better than others, and that's why some of them are really overused, like Leia. I see people use her all the time in Hero Hunt and in other game modes. But of course, it's at the end of the day, it's all based on how you play and how good are you at the game. Alright, so comment down below who you think is the strongest. Tell me, do you think Leia's the strongest? Do you think, I don't know, Boba Fett's stronger, or maybe Darth Vader? I don't know, Luke maybe, Han Solo? Just tell me who's the strongest and in what order will you rank them. Like, go from worst to best in the comment section. And okay, that's all for now, guys. So remember, like and subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you guys later.